As we know, Halloween is also about creepy, scary ghouls. Vampira is a very popular costume to have because she's glamorous and she's a little scary. So I've actually started on Gillian by using a foundation that's about 4 shades lighter than her skin. As you can see, there's a definite difference in color between her face and her body. For Vampira, we're going to do a very sexy, classic sort of beauty makeup, but using all neutral dark colors. So I'm starting with a light vanilla shadow from the lash line all the way up to the eyebrow. Really go ahead and pack this color on. I'm using a big flat brush and just making the eye as pale as possible. Concentrate a little bit lighter on the lid. You want that lid to just look humongous and light. And as you can see, I'm just really pressing the color onto the lid just so I really pack it on, because Halloween, those parties last a long time. You want that makeup to really stay on. Okay, now we're going to contour her eye. I'm using a big fluffy brush, just getting a little bit right on the tip of the brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm just using it right under the bone of the eye. The color that I'm using is a really perfect neutral gray to get that shape. And what you're going to do is go back and forth, just like a windshield wiper. And it will blend the color as you apply it, because you want that eye to just look very blended and perfect. Take the same gray shadow with a wide brush and take it all underneath the eye. Very thick, very diffused, because you want the eyes to look, again, sexy, but also a little scary, a little hollowed out. Now that you have your gray crease color, take a darker color, almost a black gray, with a stiff brush and go right in that deeper crease of the eye. The effect here is that you're making the eye look a little bit more sunken, a little more defined, and definitely more vampiric. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the brush right into the deeper crease of the eye and blending that all the way over into the lighter gray color. And again, just blending it back and forth will blend the color so you don't have any hard lines. Now take the same darker color that you used in the deeper crease with a small stiff angle brush. We're just going to take that darker color right to the lash line for depth. So now we're going to do a very chic liquid liner using a gel liner with a really thin brush, and just take it all across the eyelid, really getting it into the lash line, because this will be your definition. And it's up to you. I like to wing it out a little bit, a little defined, but not too much. And just get it right to the lash line and really get it into a nice little point at the end. So we're just going to go ahead and pack on the mascara. Don't be afraid to go glamorous, because she is a glampire. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a ton of mascara on her lashes. Very pretty. So because you're probably going to be wearing a black wig if you're being Vampira for Halloween, you also want to make sure that your eyebrows match. So what I'm going to do is use a black eyeshadow all through the eyebrows to get the definition that we really want. Taking an angle brush and using it right through the top of the brow to get the shape that I want, and then filling in the rest of the hair to get the depth that I want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually teach you how to contour your face so you look dead but gorgeous. So take your exact same gray eyeshadow that you used for the crease first, and use a contour brush with an angle. A blush brush will do, but a contour brush you can really get right under the cheekbone. So what I'm going to do is start to take that color and really sculpt. More pressure closer to the ear, and then I lighten the touch as I go out, so we start to get that sort of really nice sunken in cheek look. And really blend as you go, and you can take a little bit under the jawline as well, just to get a really nice hollowed out sort of I just came out of the coffin look. So now to give her a true otherworldly pallor, we're going to give her a little bit of a bloodless nose job and contour her nose with the same gray shadow on a fluffy brush. The effect here is we start to get that very sort of dead look by taking that same shadow and bringing it down the sides of the nose to add a little bit of an eerie shading to the skin. We have contoured her cheekbones, her jawline, down the sides of the nose, a little on the temples to give her that sort of, dead vampire look. Now let's give her a little bit of highlight. So you want to darken whatever's receding and you want to lighten whatever stands out, like the nose, the cheekbones, the chin. So what I'm going to do is take a light pearl shadow. I chose a pearl because I want her skin to look a little bit more ethereal and still very glamorous. So I'm using with a fluffy brush just on the upper cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, a little on the chin, and on the other side as well. To begin the lips, it's a really good idea to erase them completely with foundation. I've used the lighter color foundation on her lips all over just to take away any redness and to really make sure that the lipstick stays on all night. To further ensure that, take a little bit of your face powder and lightly go right around your lip line, because this will hold the pencil on and the lipstick on a lot longer. What I'm going to use is the darkest blackened plum imaginable. So just take your lip liner and we're just going to go right around the natural lip shape. But what I'm going to do is cheat the top lip a little bit fuller, and I'm going to go very, very round. Fill in most of the lip with the pencil. Not only will that give you no line of demarcation, but it will also keep your lip liner on all night. So after you've lined your lips and filled them in slightly, take a lip brush with nothing on it and blend all of that pencil into the mouth, and that'll also help to hold your lipstick on throughout the night. And after I've done that, I'll take my deep blackened plum lip stick and apply it. It almost matches the pencil perfectly. You can also apply a little bit of red lipstick into that if you wanted to brighten it up a little bit. As you can see, Vampira is only complete with a black wig and, in my opinion, a little blood. So to create the look of blood, what you can do is take your blackened plum lipstick that we used for the Vampira look and mix it with a little bit of a red lipstick with a brush and just go right down corner of the mouth and just go haphazard, a nice little squiggly line ending in a droplet, and just fill it in to get that just bitten look. And there she is, Vampira.